The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So off we go then. Now Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well,
Messi! Oh, nice, just not quite.
well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Haaland, and the through ball. And Messi! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. 2, and we've barely begun here. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Can he finish? He has done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's gone for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Hazard. And he's in on goal. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Khan claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. And it's Lam. Crosses it in. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Oh, terrible pass. Hazard. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guardiola does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Kaka. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Messi. Chance, surely! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rice. And it's made its way to him. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Lam. Here comes the cross, he gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
He's through here. Messi, great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Radu, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So now the difference is 3. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be pinged towards the front line. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now, can they get him away? Azar. And he's lost his man here. Oh, what has happened here? Tar. Tar is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Van Dijk. Tar. Kaká. Passing is crisp and sharp. Showing great feet there. Kaká. Kaká! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Here we go again.
Milan really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
That's been slipped through. Kaká. Pressing high and with purpose. Kaká goes steaming forward. And here's Haaland, looking for options for movement. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead.
And Messi! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Milan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Milan have their second corner now. And it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Big chance! And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. No, it's come to nothing.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Bastoni has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Rice is behind this one.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the...
And he's going direct. It's anyone's ball now. And the finish! Oh, terrific save. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he has been fouled there. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And he couldn't quite make it 6. Tar gathers from the goal kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Closing in on goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be a throw-in. De Bruyne, played out to the left flank. Threads one in. Floated through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Costa Curta. De Bruyne. Couldn't squeeze it through. Haaland. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Messi! And that's past the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's been shifted off it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Guardiol. And he cuts out the supply. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Shot at goal! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Real chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rijkaard. Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
That's really well manoeuvred. So much time and space here. Great chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. Rice with the short one. Messi is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, another set play. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Costa Curta. Lovely, now then. Oh, good ball. Goes for a shot! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Messi, driving forward. Messi. Well, nicely intercepted. Kaka. Now this could be a chance. That is good alertness. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Back into the middle. He's tried one! Keeper always had the measure of that. Milan get their fourth corner. Tar tries to clear. And that is that. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, if you... Massaro! Magnificent from Massaro!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta has been caught there, it's a foul. And that pass just didn't quite work. Massaro, nicely weighted ball. And this is De Bruyne. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That carried quite a threat. And it's De Bruyne. Threads one in, spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! In for the pieces! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to...
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
But he's gone for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's away! Bellingham! And that would have been some goal.
That's a terrific try, because it's not an easy skill at that pace.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And he's managed to get free. Massaro! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's hit the upright. Soboslai wins the duel this time. Oh, super ball.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Shot at goal! And the ball's come loose here. Camavinga. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And this is De Bruyne. Looking for options. Great chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that is out of play. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them, so a strong voice is needed to keep
Dybala! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Lewis Openda, Peter. The golden generation may be no more for his native Belgium, but there's so much to like about him. He's got the pace, he's got the...
Shoots! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
And that has left him in a heap. De Bruyne. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bastoni. Now Di Marco. Raul. Oh, good spread. Raul. That is lovely. It's the chance! And he's done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, well played, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a shot! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga powering forward here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's made its way to it. Can he finish? McKennie. Dybala. Raul. Well, we expected better, and so did he. De Bruyne. Serginho. Salmakers. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Dybala. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he shoots! It's in! AC Milan are all square.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole... Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's McKennie. Picked out brilliantly. Real shot at goal! He's delivered all right! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chelsea take the lead. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dybala, and that has been clubbed away. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Massaro. Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Sommer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Dybala. Oh, great chance! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2. Well, there's De Bruyne, gets through on his own, and the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Dybala. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, not quite on the same wavelength. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
52.
Caresses it through. Deep cross. Header! It's in! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Szoboszlai. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Raul. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's De Bruyne. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's nice.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Dybala. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
McKennie has it out wide and in space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tomori. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that is a little undercooked. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. De Bruyne taking charge of the dead ball. And that's off target. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Dybala. Raul looking to add to his goal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, perfectly measured that. This looks promising.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, super ball! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Openda.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here! Ball driven towards the far post. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Openda, lovely bit of skill. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan may have thrown this away at the death. So this to extend their lead. It's bounced back off the post. That's really well cleared. Pinches it off him. That's the throw. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Openda. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us... Mbappe! Off the bar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he's lost his man here. Chance, surely! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the...
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And the keeper's given it away. Has a shot! Magnificent from Massaro! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2-0, and in next to no time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. And there's the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Duda. Camavinga does well to get it back. Milan are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Duda looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Milik with a definite foul there. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Serginho. Massaro. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And De Bruyne! No, not quite.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he skips past his man. Camavinga had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Quality ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Bruyne! Lofted upfield. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's found a way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this is a great position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He won't be happy with that one. That has ended up in no man's land. No way through. And it's made its way to him. And the chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tries to pass it through. Musa. It's Thuram. Hernandez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And this could be the final action of the first half. Fiore! He's kept it out just. Milik. Massaro with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Duda. And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And hostilities have shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely! And that is wildly off target. Pass somewhat off target. It's a searching pass. Just the goalkeeper's a great chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Duda, and that has put paid to that.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? No, it's wide.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Big chance! And he hits the net. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
The attendance for this
Some of
match
those
was
players look totally lost out there now,
70,987.
Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one. This must be his personal high. There's the shot! And he's missed it.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Musa. Can he get it through? Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the... He's having a shot! And the pass is intercepted. That has not gone well. He's given the time to pick a pass. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 33, Duda.
Nice
Coming
bit of
on the
skill,
field
and he's
is
away. He's
number
picked his way
44,
through.
Fagioli.
Goes for a shot! He's scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18.
The chance to pull further clear.
Number 14, Milik. Coming on the field, number 20.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Probing pass. He has found a way through. Oh, he's been... And the shot! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took it.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Sommer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see that.
He's through and all along. Real chance. Now, who's going to... That's another chance. It's there. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's managed to gift it back. Massaro knocks it into space. Hernandez. And it's Fascioli. That has been cut short. He's in a great position here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He can run onto that. Great ball. Shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's picked his way through. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a good spell of possession, this. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Lewandowski. Over to the left. Camavinga. He is just caressing the ball. Elects to cross. And here's the chance to counter. Quarter of an hour played. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Pedri. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's a good... It's Lewandowski! Off the post! That's going right the way across. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rashford. Played out wide. And here's Azar. And it's Azar. He's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chouameni. Rashford! And that would have been some goal.
Rashford certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And we have our very first corner. De Jong tries to clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And it's been taken short. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time. Koundé. And Lenormand. Howson. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Rashford. Tries to pass it through. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Camavinga. That has not gone well. Now it's Yamal. Well, we expected better, and so did he. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a terrific run. Shot at goal! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And they've got a throw. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vermin. And it's Hazard. Lopez has a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pedri picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe. No, he's not getting past him there. Lenormand. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. Good chance here! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pinches it off him. Yamal, just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. He is through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Mbappe. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pedri. Pedri! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vinicius Junior. De Jong. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Pedri. This looks promising. Fermin. Azar. Out towards the flank.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Lopez. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. Into the last 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Lacking in accuracy.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
So, time for changes
El dorsal
on both
4.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
That is
2.
good pressure, just
El dorsal
hounded him
3.
off it.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 20.
It's a sharp little ball here.
Cambio de jugadores. Habrá 2 minutos de
Chouameni
descuento.
plays it all the way forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Here's found the... Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And when the and time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive position.
And the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Pedri. So much time and space here. That's good play. Pedri! Oh, off the bar! In he goes again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Yamal plays it short. Camavinga. Lovely bit of skill. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a promising position. Pedri does well to get it back. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, well played, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. The referee has given a corner. Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this.
He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's headed upfield. And reclaimed it in a trice. De Jong. Searching pass he's played there. No, he's not getting any further than that. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And here's Yamal. He's cut it out. Oh, good spread. Eder Militao. Rafinha.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's on his way. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now there's a fine ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Bastoni concedes a free kick for that. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Ricci. Well, nicely intercepted. Francisco Conceição. Now it's Forlan. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pavlovic. Fiore. And it's Modric. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rafael Leao, spread neatly. Rafael Leao is wide. Chance! Good stop. He's trying to hit the front line here. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Modric powering forward here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's away! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And it's De Bruyne. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Rafael Leao. He's got away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Bruyne. He's through, now is he in? Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's through and all alone. Massaro! Goal, Milan! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played back in. Bastoni gets a foot in here. That's a good ball. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a really well-measured ball. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Massaro played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that's really well manoeuvred. It's come to nothing. He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good ball. Closing in on goal. And this is De Bruyne. And he's certainly onside here. Massaro given the lift of his goal. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's been cut out, well played. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And he's on his Rafael Leao! Massaro could move up a gear here. And he's picked out the run. Massaro, that's good play. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's there to belt it away. Bastoni. Ricci gets across to intercept that. And that has not gone well. Rabiot. And it's Conceição. It's a promising position. DiMarco gets rid without sophistication. And we have our very first corner. And a shot! That's really well cleared. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's burst through! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. Francisco Conceição, and here's Barella. Look at the space, and a chance! Oh, taken with style! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Atalanta are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 31.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Modric.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ricci charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, there's a probing ball. De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan go into the lead. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now it's De Bruyne.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's managed to get free. And he's taking no chances there. He's tried one! And that could come back to haunt them.
Forlan really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Bastoni attempts a clearance. Fiore. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's well spotted. Yeah, the ball's gone astray. Rafael Leao. That's a decent clearance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Cannavaro looking to get on the end of this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Atalanta clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Atalanta have it back and can go again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's played through for him. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with...